Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tailmon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Want to show off your love for Tailmon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new Tailmon video. Thank you so much for tuning back in. We're going to continue with our coverage of the wide array of decks that are playable in standard format, and Colossal VMAX has actually been doing decently well at the online tournament scene lately. It's focused now more on a disruption, sort of like I tried to slow you down whilst I catch up sort of thing. Eruption Shot, a pretty good attack, doing 40 damage and 90 more if the top card of your deck is an energy, which you can control with Orangrus, Primate Wisdom, choosing a card from hand, putting it at the top, or with Rotom Foam. Pretty cool looking card. You'll take a look at the next 5 cards of your deck, you choose one, you put it at the top, and then the rest get shuffled. So that is how you can control your top decks in a way. And we also have Galarian Fetched V as an option with the ability Resolute Spear. It can absorb fighting energies. We are not strangers to this ability after Tapu Koko and Heatran and Articuno GX have been available for a while. But Meteor Smash provides a very nice 3 energy, pretty powerful attack for 200 damage. And even though Galarian Fetched cannot attack the next turn, we do have multiple switches, so it shouldn't be too big of a problem. Now we do have Mimikyu to counteract Mew decks. So Pikarom might try to use Mew 3 in order to bypass the weakness to Colossal, but then if they use Mew 3, then Mimikyu shuts that off, and you are in a perfectly fine spot. We have Crushing Hammers and Wondrous Labyrinth to deny energy, which is pretty important. We also have, we're good for research for Marnie, and only 2 bots because we do have Double Great Catcher. This is to prey upon the Dene. GX is on the bench, and also to try and get initiative against ADP if it comes to that. And yeah, pretty standard, pretty solid build. Hopefully we do well with it on the ladder. It's been a while since I've played with Colossal VMAX in the channel, so I figured why not bring it back. Yeah, so we're up against Hawkeye. I love Hawkeye, I love all the Avengers stuff. If you're a Marvel fan, leave a like on the video, and if not, then you should also leave a like and a comment and be subscribed for the Poton code given out in every single video. Pretty solid start, honestly. Going first, don't have too many more expectations of a hand, like just the VMAX would be nice. Didn't need to bench that extra Colossal, that's actually probably a mistake. Alright, so looks like we're gonna have a little bit of excess energy here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I do have 2 Pokecoms and 3 VMAXs. Hopefully we can get to a VMAX next turn. And I'll go ahead and do this. I'll go ahead and attach this energy. I don't know what I'm up against, but I do want to make sure that if I get Marnied, this has been happening so much to me at tournaments, I just keep getting Marnied into completely dead hands. So that's why I've to the point where I've been thinking about playing Oranguru and Pikarom. You know, that's the extent to where my trauma is getting to with Marnie. And there we go. Yeah, right there. I mean, I would have had Crobat if I hadn't had the Oranguru, but I'm still happy, right? I'm still happy. Now I have literally 3 supporters, but that's the thing. Now I'm going to Marnie, and 2 of them will be at the bottom of the deck. Alright, so we are up against Eternatus. We are indeed up against Eternatus, which is usually a good matchup, right? Just purely based on your weakness. Right, just purely based on weakness. So have 2 Crushing Hammers, fully expecting to just flip 1 heads out of 2. That's average, right? That's not much you can ask for. And so we're gonna put the research at the top, yeah, to guarantee that we get that, even if that means I do not get even if that means I do not get the full damage. That's definitely not my concern. Alright, so I'm not getting the full damage. That is now guaranteed. I will be able to Rotom Phone though. And I mean, out of all these cards, the most useful one is a Balloon, I guess. So now we just pass. Yeah, pretty underwhelming. Turn 2, any Pokemon would have given us the VMAX, but without energy. It just wasn't a good look. So, oh well. The hammers allowed our slow deck to keep up with our opponent's hyper aggressive deck, right? I'm hopeful that since we did shuffle our deck, if I get Marnied, I will not be dead trying. I'm hopeful. I actually considered putting the research at the top purely because of that. And there we're gonna see. Oh wow, there's another Marnie. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I generally considered putting the research at the top with the Rotom Phone, precisely thinking about this exact scenario. And I'm dead drawing off of Marnie. This is my story. This has been my story for the last 2 months. And partly the reason why I just stopped playing online tournaments, I cannot get variants to work in my favor. And why I've been doing so well in Expanded instead of Standard, because there's no Marnie in Expanded. I mean, there is, but N2 seems more reasonable lately to me than Marnie 2-5. Alright, so we do get the VMAX, or we can get the Dene. I feel like, well, I mean, I can get Crobat instead of the Dene. I feel like Crobat is slightly better in this spot. Slightly better. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Should I? Like, what? If I capture energy, what am I actually capture energy for? Maybe, I guess another Oranguru. Right? Yeah. Just too thin, right? And then we go Crobat. 4-5. We get the VMAX. Very nice. Okay, so let's think this through first. Let's do this. Yeah, the uncertain card first. Okay, so we flip tails. Okay, that's reasonable. We'll be able to evolve. I do have 3 damage counters. I'll have 310 HP. There's no way my opponent KOs me, so that's fine. Now I wish I had attached to the active. But I had no clue what I was getting, right? So I guess I can Rotom Phone. And then I haven't played as a Porter, so if I get the first hit into that, that's very nice. However, my hand is also dead. Right? My hand is also dead. So maybe I should Data Change instead. Yeah, I think I like that better. I think I like that better. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna use one Oranguru to save this energy. Right? And then I will go ahead and Quick Ball and just Data Change. Not super happy about this, but it is what it is, you know? Alright, and I still got the boss. However, well, that's actually alright. So I go boss, and then even if I don't hit the energy this turn, that's fine. I can just do it next turn, right? So, because 80 damage, yeah. 80 damage, and then next turn 260. 260 plus 80 is exactly 340. Yeah, I knew that. I promise I knew that math. I promise I knew that math. So it ends up working out. I would have rather not attack the alternatives and not be dead drawing, right? But I also couldn't use Oranguru to put the research at the top because the research was gonna get discarded. So there is a universe where my opponent gets a knockout here, but as long as we get return KO, we should be completely fine, right? We really should be. My opponent had hit for 270 minus this. Yeah, it doesn't even bother putting damage here. I think we're okay. You know, I think we're okay. Definitely a rough matchup for my opponent. all 4 Marnies gone. That's actually pretty relieving. All 4 Marnies being gone is actually pretty relieving for me. And there we go. Didn't even get a full bench, so it should be fine. Alright. That actually doesn't matter, therefore I'm gonna save it with Primate Wisdom before I research. Nice. Okay, I'll definitely play the Rotom Phone. I have energy now guaranteed. I will be getting a knockout this turn. I'll just switch, there's no Absol. Just in case, whatever, like, I'm not gonna choose to do anything differently, but okay, so I get energy, which is great, so I get to attach to this guy, then I get to Primate Wisdom this energy, and I get to retreat into this guy. Oh, you know what? I should be KOing with this guy, actually. 90, 70... Oh wow, he doesn't even KO me. Still, I definitely should have attacked with this Coalossal VMAX, I feel. Definitely should have attacked with this Coalossal VMAX. So now my opponent has to discard stuff, that's alright. We have 1 boss left, but I think it's alright. As long as we find energy, yeah, to attach here. If we find 2 energies, then that's amazing. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. The 2 Crushing Hammers are what helped us really keep up with the speed of my opponent, right? Alright, so we see energy, we see a bench alternatives. There's 2 VMAXs down, my opponent might only have 1 left. Wondrous Labyrinth, pretty good card to be getting, might just completely delay my opponent at this point. Do I even want to play it? I actually don't think I want to. I think I just go attach and Marnie? Marnie with research at the top, right? Oh, or I could just do that. Well, that's not KO though. Well, Marnie's gonna save it. Okay, so now I actually want the boss at the top. I'll send a happy face, like, hey, look, I'm good at this game. Okay, knowing I have boss in my hand guaranteed next turn though, now I can go ahead and Marnie. So I can still use my attack, I'm getting a KO no matter what. I don't care if I get to attach energy or not, now I have all the energies I could possibly hope for, and I have boss to close out the game. I mean, getting 3 energies is pretty ridiculous. I do find an energy, however, and there we go. Yeah, there we go. I'm guaranteed game unless my hand changes, and based off the fact that there's 4 Marnies for my opponent, that double or anger was pretty funny. Based off the fact that my opponent has no more Marnies, then I think we're good to go. And with these 2, now it's really hard for that. Like, that hoop is dealing 50 damage. They would need triple Zigzagoon plus a way to retreat and attack with Hoopa. And then how do they take the last 3 prizes, right? They need way more turns than they actually have. So yeah, pretty solid showing for Coalossal VMAX. Obviously, Eternatus is probably one of its best, if not its best matchup, right? And so, once all the animations are done, let's jump into another match. Right, metal deck. Probably look metal, right? Probably look metal. I do want to go first, I think, with this deck. Oh, but not with that hand, though. I mean, at least I get a lot of search, right? And I get mulligans too. This is probably look metal. Well, not necessarily. It's definitely a metal deck, but that Galarian Berserker throws me off. Hello? Alright. Okay, well, there's a station as you would expect. Okay, so decent hand. So do I just go Quick Ball Pokecom for Coalossal, Quick Ball? Yeah, I think that seems reasonable. And then Quick Ball for Crovats and see what else I get. Without playing the stadium, however. Well, actually, maybe I could have just held on to the hand right there. Alright, that's pretty reasonable. Do I want a Rotom phone? In case I get Marnie, just because of the silly Marnie, I'm gonna use the Rotom phone. Just because of the silly Marnie. Okay, so if I get Marnied, I would really like to draw Marnie. And if I end up discarding the Marnie, then so be it. I could also end up using the Marnie as well, so that's fine. It's a win-win, right? If I get Marnied, I have Marnie to follow up. If I don't get Marnied, then I get to Marnie away my opponent's Intrepid Sword ability, etc, etc. So there's the Meowth. There's the Stunfisk, which already has 250 HP. And there's a Marnie. Jeez. Okay, so maybe I should be playing Rotom Phone Pikarom. Or I should be playing Oranguru in every deck. Alright, well. So if I attack into a Stunfisk, I get 12 damage counters back. That is an insane amount. Is there any way for me to play around that? I don't think there is. Okay, I'm definitely not Marnie though. Nice hand for my opponent. Yeah, I'll just establish another Coalossal. And then I would really like a VMAX, right? So I am going to Crobat and then I'm going to research. Okay, I get Oranguru, that's nice. Go ahead and play this. I would like energy, I guess. Yeah, because then I can use Oranguru. Losing 2 switches, 3 switches now could be very problematic. Wow, no Pokemon, what? Really? So sure, now I can get a Pokemon, right? However, come on. Because the thing is, after I Pokecom, then the energy will be gone. So, what a hand, man. Putting 12 damage counters on me is pretty brutal. This is like the perfect card to counter this deck. It's insane. And now we're at the mercy of the top decks. Now we're at the mercy of the top decks. Alright, so I'm not gonna... Because I'm not guaranteed the extra damage, I'm not gonna bother. Like, there's no way doing 40 is worth it. It doesn't really set anything up. Well, I guess it does set up the 2 KO, but... I don't know. This is not good. This is not good. Oh my gosh. Thank you, opponent. That is actually very nice. That is actually very, very nice. Alright. So they have 310 HP on that thing now. And they're hitting for a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna bypass that thing for now. I'm gonna bring up this guy. And then I'm gonna go attach this, put this at the top, right? And then I'll go Eruption Shot. So now their damage is a little bit decreased. Get a VMAX, which is nice. Get a VMAX, which is very nice. Alright. Yeah, Samacenta. This deck cannot bypass Samacenta. I think we just encountered like the worst possible matchup between the opponent being able to power up this guy on turn 1 and now this being in the field. Like, it's just gonna be awful overall. It's just gonna be quite awful overall. Okay, I mean, might as well, right? Might as well. And then, okay, so the question is, do I... Okay, I'm gonna need this guy to counter that guy. It's my only way. I still have another one of these. Do I want to play down the Wondrous Labyrinth? I don't think I do. So I'm just gonna Marty. Wow, I got stuck with my own headphones. Right. So I do find energy, just the wrong energy. 130 plus 240. Okay, that is enough. But still, this was definitely not what I was hoping to get. Literally the worst possible energy I could have gotten. So I couldn't hit for straight up 240. I'll save this. Yeah, I'll save this for the next guy. Okay, 12 damage counters right there. Not gonna get KO'd, but I will get KO'd after I attack them. I will get KO'd after I attack them. And even if my opponent benches another dude, I definitely can't win. Okay, well, I can't believe I have to dedicate another energy to this guy. And I'm gonna get KO'd. Okay, I'll save the Crushing Hammer. That seemed important. And I'll go ahead and research. I need to get closer to other energies. Alright, and then we'll go G-Max Boulder. Finally get rid of that thing. So we traded 3 for 3. They have 0 energy in play, we have 0 energy in play, but they choose this Samacenta. It's gonna take us 4 turns to power up Colossal V. Well, 3 turns, I guess, to start to let it become a threat, but by that time I fully expect my opponent to just have something else powered up, right? Definitely will have something else powered up by then. So we rely on Crushing Hammers, our stadium is now useless. We have 1 hammer left. Yeah, we're not winning this. We are absolutely not winning this. Okay, they do have turbo patches. You know, it's just gonna be a waiting game to try and delay them. Unless they misplay, yeah, they bench something else and I can KO that with this guy. Yeah, but they're not benching it, which is the right way to go. Okay, so they must have got an energy, that's why they're delaying and they're wondering, do I attach to a station or do I save the energy? Oh wow, they got 2 energies. Yeah, we're not winning this. We are absolutely not winning this. Nope, definitely not when that happens. I am super dead. Yeah, this deck just says, okay, I don't... Like, I just lose to Samacenta, right? I lose to Luke Metal. Okay, Intrepid Sword didn't attach energy, so that could be good news. Oh, I have this too, I guess. Ah, true. So maybe I can use this guy to counteract that guy. I'm also down 3 switches though. So that is a problem. Okay. Do I have the VMAX? I do not have the VMAX. I do have this guy though. But I run into the same issue. Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna do that. Attach the energy, and I'm gonna Marty. The thing is, I know my opponent doesn't have energy though. Maybe that's a mistake. Okay, well there's a VMAX. No energy now though. So I should shuffle my deck. Grab this. I have 4 energy left. have 4 energy. Do I fancy my chances? I think I should just go for it. I'm gonna go for it. No, wrong card. Wrong card. I don't think I can win this game though. I'm gonna try. I don't think I can win. We see a saucer. Gonna see an attachment, most likely. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. We've only seen 6 energy by my opponent. You should be playing like 14 in this. Yep, there we go. Yeah, there's no way for me to win. If this guy could KO that guy, then maybe, but there's absolutely no way I can win now. Yeah. No wait, Amazon is too powerful, the Galer's Stunfisk was just too annoying. And it took us so long to actually apply pressure, attack, like too much. With energy, attachments, we had to dedicate 5 energy to a VMAX. It was just an impossible matchup, honestly. An impossible matchup, but with Pikarom being super popular right now, this is definitely a good pick for the current metagame. Yeah, that will be all for Colossal VMAX. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment if you want to try and win the Pokemon Store daily code. And I will see you in our next video. Bye!